Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Gloria's Estates. And once again, we're super proud to bring you one of our treasure hunts. This is a small smattering gathering of everything that we've picked up in the last little bit, and we have some absolutely incredible, beautiful pieces in here that are going to be just right for you. I'd like to start and hope that everybody had an amazing holiday season and a fabulous new year, and going into this year is going to be even more incredible. It's going to be fabulous. Can't wait to see what it brings. And in the meantime, let's not bury the lead. Let's start with what we do the best, what we do the most, what we provide the absolute best value on are these pieces, the old, the vintage, the antique, the absolutely impossible to find. And I have this beauty in front of me with a blue zircon surrounded by opals. And I believe it is in 12 karat gold, which I know sounds weird, but this is pre-Victorian. This is going to be about 1870s to 1880s. And when we get into those older pieces like that, especially overseas, and we get into English workshops, they're going to be working a lot in 12 karat or 9 karat gold. This particular piece, I believe, is in 12 karat, but it is super, super fine, very, very nice. And for its age, has come through incredibly well. So our normal price on it is $399. Tonight, I tell you what, let's get this beauty, this vintage piece out of here for $250. That's right, $250 for almost a 150-year-old piece. These kind of pieces you cannot beg, borrow, or steal. Can't walk into some random jewelry store and find them. But here at Gloria's, we come across beauties like this all the time. So don't wait, don't delay. Go ahead and call us. Phone number's at the bottom of the screen. It's 662-298-3642, or message us because, and I'll give you my caveat a little earlier than normal, what you see is what you get. We don't have 1,000 of these in the back room. We're not some major chain operation. So once it's gone, it's gone. So tell me as soon as you can, as soon as you're capable, that you want it, and we'll go ahead and set you up. And we'll ship it anywhere in the contiguous United States. We are charging $20 to ship just because right now the Postal Service, their rates are going all crazy. But see something tonight, go ahead, message us, let us know as soon as you can, or call us, because that is the best way to secure something tonight. Now, for those of you that come in and see us in our physical location in Hernando, which is 3016 Highway 51 South in Hernando, Mississippi, we have been inundated with a lot of calls and sales of silver. So one of the cool pieces that I bought this week is this beautiful piece here, an Australian 1 kilo coin. How cool is this? We throw it on the scale and it's exactly 1 kilo, but let me get you, this is going to be way too big for my camera. You know what? Hang on. I'll do it this way. How cool is that? That is super, super fun, super unusual. I like this. This is the kind of piece that if you want to invest in silver but still end up with something interesting, pretty, and unusual, this is perfect. So these are priced at the time that you walk in the door and buy them. We don't tend to ship any of those. But for instance, today the value on that would be right at $2,600, and that's just silver in and of itself. So if you're interested in investing, if you're interested in picking up some numismatic beauties at very, very reasonable price, come and see us. Go ahead and contact us, and we'll take care of you how we can. All right, let's keep rolling. I came across this one. This is an older piece. It's not quite vintage, but wow, very, very cool, very unusual. So this is a black boulder opal. This is custom made. It has 3 diamonds on it. And it is, let's see, a size 9. Very cool. All right. Voila, check that out. So normally this is supposed to be priced at $1,499, so $1,500. But the coloration on this, the interwoven opals, colors coming through is really, really a lot of fun. Very neat. So normally $14.99. I'll tell you what, tonight we're going to let you have it for $1,000. And I know everyone's like, doesn't look like $1,000, but it's an extremely heavy ring with a very, very cool opal. Now, I will give you a notice on this. If you are hard on your jewelry, if you like to bang pieces around, that is not the piece for you. Boulder opals, any kind of opal, is going to be very, very susceptible to breakage. Simply changing colors way too fast can make it very brittle very quickly. All right, let's keep going. Speaking of brittle, but very, very cool, check out this amazing hematite ring. And you normally don't see hematite mixed in with gold. Now this one here is in 10 karat, and it is a size 6, perfect size 6. And it's normally going to be priced at $1,500. There are times when we just literally get into a rhythm and we cannot get back out of it. But what a weird, very cool, unusual setting to surround this oval hematite. So normally it's supposed to be $14.99. Tonight, I'll tell you where I can get you on it. I can get you a little bit better than the opal. I can get you in it at $900. That's right, $900 for hematite set in this amazing gold piece. Very, very nice, very elegant, epic, we should say. All right, let's keep rolling. We're gonna do a lot of the strange, odd, and unusual tonight, simply because A, that's what I like, and B, that's what we picked up a majority of. Everything else is fine, but I love this weird, very uncommon level stuff. So this beauty features a jade rod with a gold overlay on it with diamonds set in it and a size 7. So its normal price is supposed to be $13.99. Like I said, there are times we get into these rhythms and we just can't get out of it, but why not? Let's go with it. So a size 6, and you'll notice that jade rod running through, and it's got the triple overlap of white gold. That is cool. Now, this is going to hold up better than the other 2 rings, but jade is still a little bit softer, so you're going to have to be very careful of protecting that. However, I do love the way the gold overlaps over it and kind of protects it, creates a cage around it. I like that. So normally $13.99. I tell you what, tonight we're going to let you get into it at $900. That's right, $900 for a phenomenal, very unusual, very artistic jade and white gold ring. That is nice. I tell you what, I know how we're going to solve our problem. We're gonna jump way over the problem. So I have this one. This is absolutely one of the most stunning bracelets I have ever seen. It is a size 6.5, and it is set in 18 karat white gold, and it features right around 6 carats worth of diamonds. Now, this is not going to be cheap. It is extremely heavy. As a matter of fact, you can hear it. And just by the numbers, I'm supposed to price this at $12,000. But you'll see why when you get a better up close on it, why. This thing is covered in diamonds and just an amazing amount of gold. It's very heavy. It's over 1.5 ounces of gold in it. So tonight, I tell you what, if you're interested in this, if you're willing to splurge on yourself, I'm going to let this baby go at $8,000. That's right, $8,000 for a phenomenal setup bracelet with, I'm going to say, between 5 and 6 carats of beautiful color diamonds that will adorn any scenario, any wrist, any situation. Now, again, like I said, it is a size 6.5, so it's going to be for a slightly more dainty wrist. All right, let's keep rolling. I love this. This is so fun. I am a big fan of anything, as you well know, unusual. And one of the coolest things is when it's mechanical jewelry and it actually opens. So this is a beautiful little purse pendant that you can wear, and it is set in 14 karat gold. And it's supposed to be priced at $18.99. Hang on, I'll get you a better view of this. And it's adorned with carnelian and pearls. That is super cool. I'm just going to lay it like this. And then we're going to open it up. And voila. Now, I don't really think it's designed to hold anything. It's filigree, so the holes go all the way through, so it won't hold any kind of liquid or powder. So I think it's just something for fun, for adorning the correct situation with the correct thing. So like I said, normally $18.99. I'll tell you where I can get you tonight. I'll get you in this beauty at a phenomenal price. We'll do it for $1,000. That's right, $1,000 for a mechanical purse pendant, and that features pearls and carnelian. That is super, super interesting. Very, very adorning. I like that a lot. All right, let's keep rolling. Oh, I got to do this one. It is a little misshapen, and I've been meaning to reshape it, but it doesn't look like much. It just looks like a standard band, but I love getting pieces that have provenance to it, and on the inside, it is marked 14 karat L and K, or J and K, George to Barbara, 1896. So I love that. I love being able to pick up a piece and basically kind of get a story behind it. That is a lot of fun. So we're going to show this off tonight. There we go. How fun is that? 130-year-old ring from George to Barbara, and love basically imagining the story behind it, all the stories behind it. And maybe one day we'll find George and Barbara and their family, and we'll figure out the stories. But yeah, there you go. From George to Barbara. Yep. It's backwards. Yeah. 1896. That is so fun. So normally it's supposed to be $1,000. I'll tell you what, I'm going to do the deal of the day on the band just because it is historical, it is nice, it is interesting. Tonight we're going to do it for half price. We're going to do it for $500. That's right, $500. 14 karat gold, 130-year-old band with provenance on the inside. That is very, very cool. All right, let's keep rolling with it. And like I said, we did pick up some really, really cool stuff. This one here is another beauty. All right, so I might need y'all's help on this because I'm noticing it's set in 10 karat gold, and it has the crystal with the diamond set on top. And normally this is supposed to be in the case at $4.99. It's a size 6.5, but I just noticed now that the crystal, or the crystalline is cracked underneath the diamond here. Right, so if you look in here really, really close, you'll notice that stone actually has small cracks all the way through it. And that's simply over time. This ring is going to be from the 1920s or 1930s. Over 100 years, everything develops cracks. So, what to do with it? I'm going to say we should sell it as is. I really think it's a gorgeous piece, even with that, and I think it still has a little life left in it. Now, it does mean that whoever buys it is going to have to be a slightly more gentle with it than a normal wear and tear ring. But I tell you what, because it is that vintage, because it is that cool, and because it is going to need a little TLC, I'm going to sell it for less than I should, just to make sure it has a good home. I'm going to sell it for $250. That's right, $250 for a 1920s, 1930s design ring. I like this one a lot. This is very cool, very interesting. Yeah. Great. All right, let's keep rolling with it. I got to do this one. We do see custom pieces a lot, but we don't see a lot of modern custom pieces. So when it came to this one, I thought that was just too cool. So this one here is set in 14 karat gold, and it is a size, it's lit all the way down, size 13. Wow, that thing is, all right. That's a big setup. So We're supposed to price this at $2,300. Hang on, let me get you set up. Check that out. So instead of the $2,300, we're going to be able to sell it tonight for $1,500. And in case you're wondering, yes, it is a custom ring. Somebody made themselves a bulldozer ring with the lights being diamonds. So if any of you have family members or you're looking for that gift for somebody who basically has everything and he operates heavy equipment, this could be perfect for you. This could be absolutely incredible. He's going to have no idea where you picked it up, but you're also picking it up for thousands less than you could buy it or design it for. So believe me, when it comes to pieces like this, these are some of the best deals around because of how rare, how cool, how unusual they are. All right, let's keep rolling. Another vintage, another oldie but goodie. Let's take a look at this. Beautiful cameo pendant. And excellent. This is set in 14 karat gold, which is very unusual. I'd say probably 90 or 95% of all cameo rings are set in 10 karat gold. This is a size 5, and probably because it is it's onyx and not a carnelian, maybe that's why we'll see more onyx pieces in 14 karat, whereas the traditional Italian carnelians are almost always set in 10 karat gold. But its normal price is supposed to be $699. I tell you where we can get you. Beautiful 1920s, 1930s onyx, 14 karat gold, size 5. I'm gonna let it out of here for $400. That's right, $400. Pick up something very, very nice, elegant, unusual, beautiful. I like it a lot. All right, we got time for a couple more. These I've got to do just because these came out so nice. When I purchased them, they were not the best looking. However, after putting them through a well-deserved bath and well-deserved sauna, these beauties ended up looking perfect. Now they're set in 14 karat gold, and they are about 1/3 of a carat each. And the diamonds are very good color for earrings. Now, you'll hear me talk about earrings a lot on my shows and about how they don't use the best quality stones. And there's a reason for that, because most of the time, if you're wearing earrings, as long as they're good color, no one's gonna walk up and pull out a loop and start looking into your ears. That would be a little awkward. So these stones are a perfect example of that. They are great color. They're gonna be a D, E, F in color, the best color zone. Stone quality is not as great, but it doesn't matter because of where they're going to be located. Like I said, these are going to be 1/3 of a carat each, and yes, they're natural mined diamonds. They're not lab-created diamonds. Normal price is supposed to be $899. Tonight, I tell you what, let's get them out of here for $500. That's right, $500 for a fabulous set of diamond earrings with incredible color. Absolutely epic. I like that. All right, I think we got time for one more. Let's keep rolling with it. You know, I don't like to take up too much of y'all's time, but every once in a while, when it's something really, really beautiful, very, very unusual, I'll make an exemption. So here we go. We have a fabulous ruby and diamond band, perfect little stackable band in 18 karat gold. So it's normally supposed to be priced at $599. And it is a size 5. Wow, this is beautiful. I love the coloration on these rubies. It just absolutely pops. You can tell the light coming through them. It does wonderful things with it. This is great for any stackable, to be worn alone, to wear with something in any situation, any scenario. Like I said, normally priced at $599 tonight. We're going to let you have this 18 karat gold beauty for $400. That's right, $400 for real rubies, real diamonds, and 18 karat white gold, which we do not see a whole lot of 18 karat white gold. So this is an exemption to the rule, but very nice, very elegant. I love it to death. All right. Well, folks, thank you so much for joining us. As always, we know that the most valuable thing that you have is your time. So when you spend your time with us, we appreciate it. We thank you. Thank you so much for that. If you've made it this far in the video, please take the time to go ahead and like, share, drop a comment of any kind, even if it's just to say hello. That helps us with our algorithm, kind of helps us grow, gets us beyond our usual watchers and into expanding in new territories and everything else. And in the meantime, if there's anything you need, anything at all, contact us and we'll do everything in our power to help you out. We'll just try and be a good community like that. And in the meantime, we'll see you next time.
Everlasting and true, it's all because of you. That smile sure looks good on you. That smile sure looks good